Hi, I'm glad you dropped by to hear my thoughts and to hear what I have to share today with you guys. So today I'm going to be speaking on choosing yourself without guilt. Choosing yourself is empowering until you actually do it. Until you realize how quiet it gets when you stop over explaining the reasons for some of your personal decisions and choices. How lonely it feels when you stop shrinking. This episode is not about the grief that comes with growth, the grief that comes with that choice. The moment you decide to choose yourself, to put yourself first, to make yourself a priority in every situation, even when you're dealing with people that you love so dearly. The grief that comes with you always choosing yourself, putting yourself first, thinking of focusing more on how whatever decision or choice you're going to make is going to impact you positively and negatively. There's this harsh truth that you will come to realize once you've made this decision, that not everyone is going to come with you. And this hurts. It can discourage the process. As soon as you start choosing yourself, a lot of relationships that have been thriving on you neglecting yourself, they would just automatically start to break off. You will just see that he's no longer working. You no longer align with them, or they don't want to associate with you like they usually would in the past. In my own situation, I had to grieve the version of myself that had to try harder, the version of me that stayed longer than I was supposed to. I had to mourn that version of me that kept on hoping while sowing, even without seeing results. Choosing myself meant that I had to accept the fact that some people would prefer to rewrite the story in such a way that it makes them more comfortable, and that I wouldn't get a chance to correct that. I had to learn how to be comfortable with hearing some hurtful things about myself, some false narratives about myself. I had to develop the tough skin to be able to hear all that, and I'll be like, oh well, okay. This change is more intentional. And you don't want to go back to the version of yourself that you were before. You would also realize that, okay, things might not be going smoothly right now, but I just would not want to go back to who I was. It's the kind of things that I tolerated or that I accepted in the past. But here's one thing that I realized. Loneliness gives you the space to be able to trust yourself more. It gives you that you'll be able to learn how to enjoy your own company, accept yourself for the amazing individual that you are. You can't make me feel bad about something I already know about myself. Realizing that this is the end product of this path. And the moment you start to enjoy this space, which is learning how to trust yourself more, it unravels this clarity that you would feel within yourself. You would handle situations differently. You would make choices, decisions in a different way that the old version of you would not be able to make that. And the results will actually be different as well. Currently, I enjoy having to make decisions and choices without interference. My choices and my decisions are mostly based on myself, what I want by the end of the day. When you start to choose yourself, one of the things that you would learn how to easily do is to set boundaries. You see, when you set these boundaries, you don't even get to announce them. You know within yourself, I'm not going to indulge this behavior. I'm not going to enable this kind of disrespect or ill treatment towards me. I'm going to say no without explanation. And you also get to sleep well at night. That is actually one of the sweetest parts of it. Sleeping well at night, when you put your head by the end of the day on your pillow, you wouldn't have to be analyzing. You won't have a lot of unfinished conversations that you would have to continue from wherever it is that is stopped, especially when those conversations didn't suit you or they didn't go well with you, but you just couldn't react. But if you are in a season where everything feels more quiet, friends are becoming distant, it is not something bad. You're not doing something bad. This version of myself doesn't chase closeness. It's validation. It doesn't chase relationships that would cost me my peace, that would stress me out. It doesn't chase the need to try to fix chaotic situations, need to be accepted. I don't need to explain why I have to choose myself. Choosing myself helped me to be able to feel less guilt about my choices, especially when I know that I'm not hurting anybody. I have to learn that people pleasing actually did me more harm than good, because I had to burn while others were living their lives thriving, while I was busy chasing and trying to please everyone. So choosing myself is more of a way of honoring myself. It's a kind of self-care. So that brings me to the end of today's episode. This is just a thought that came to my mind while I was doing something, and I was like, okay, let me quickly grab the mic and get to share this thought. Thank you for listening and or watching. And this is not the end of the story. This is me becoming, and I hope this video is insightful to you, or that it helped you in a way, or that it awakens something in you. Either one. Thank you for watching. See you in the next episode. Bye.